No beer tonight. No more beer. No more beer. Already had beer. Already had more than enough beer. How many did I drink yesterday? I had 3 this afternoon, and then went to sleep, and then woke up feeling gross. I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't feel like super sick or anything, I just feel like I drank beer this afternoon, and then went to sleep. Feel about how you'd expect that to feel. Let's do this. It's hard to get a really good act out of this map. I like this keyboard. I broke my last keyboard, so I ordered whatever keyboard Amazon had with same-day delivery. That was how I chose which keyboard I was buying. Actually quite nice. I don't know what it is. It's a Logitech. Does it say somewhere? K350? K350, I guess. It's like wireless, and the key presses feel nice. I'll take a corruption for later. Later can have a little corruption as a treat. Nothing matters. Do whatever we want. Just went from a pretty mediocre act to a pretty good act very rapidly when we picked up that warped tongs. And now we'll die to regenerating sentries, so, you know. Getting the full range of emotion here. Is corruption that good on its own? Well, it makes all of your skulls cost 0 energy. So yes. Yes, it is. Zero turns out to be a pretty small number. Chuko Man, thanks for the 3 months. Angbomo show to you too. One more sentry to kill. Got it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. not gonna take a cleave. You also exhaust them, so no longer fight when you get stuck without skills in the end. You don't play your skills more than an average of 1 time per fight in like almost any fight if you're playing this game at Ascension 20. RVS, thanks for the raid! Ogbomo show to you too. I am awake again. Yeah, I just slept for like 8 hours, RVS. Slept until 10 p.m. I went to sleep at like 4. I guess that's more like 6. But I am awake again. I'm gonna go Dark Embrace here. How was your stream, Arvius? So tired. Yeah, sleeping is a wonderful thing. Arvius streams over at twitch.tv/Arvius and was one of the peanut gallery in this afternoon's beer Spire. Good friend of mine, we play D&D every week. He plays a lot of really cool strategy games over there. Lots of competitive multiplayer Civ 5. XCOM, They Are Billions. Highly recommended follow. Thanks for gifting that sub. I think my sleep schedule might be getting a little wonky. Yeah, it got all messed up around the like charity stream that I did for my birthday because there was a lot of stuff to iron out and I got stressed about it. Ish. Vaguely like that. So whatever, I'm just gonna sleep when I want to sleep, and we'll see what happens. Barricade, Corruption, Dark Embrace. It sounds like it would be good. I think it's a bit expensive. Bit slow. You can post Kevin emotes, it's true. Can probably get a rare card if I go left. I also might die. We'll take like maybe oh no. We'll see what happens. Shockwave was a good card to draw. There was an elite in the top right, but I can't get to it, right? Yeah. Would have had to come from here. Sentinel, Thunderclap, Perfected Strike. Sentinel's not bad at all here. I might take that. The deck's a little bit clunky at the moment. Easiest way to help that out would be to improve its relics, I think. 44. Probably do that. At least by having a swapped up sleep schedule, the people with odd sleep schedules, different time zones that are normally VOD viewers get to catch me live for a while before I reset sleep schedule. It's true. It's true. Yeah, sometimes this happens with my sleep. Seasons are changing right now, so like it's really hot in my office and I haven't turned on the AC yet, so I don't really want to be working in the afternoon. I have allergies, which are like messing up my sleep a little bit. I'm stuck inside. You know, there are lots of reasons why My sleep's getting a little bit weird right now. I think Seeing Red's just a much worse version of Sentinel, and I already took a Sentinel, so I think I'm good without that. Do I need a dropkick? I wonder. Strength pot will hopefully be enough to get us through the slime fight. Hopefully. It's gonna be like a relic. Card remove. Card remove is good too. Now watch this drive. Do I wait? Maybe I meant to wait. Hey, young hot mom. I'm doing alright. What was the total donated in the charity stream? We ended up at, I tweeted it. I think I forwarded on 1100 from the channel at the end of the stream, and that got us to $13,790 raised, which is, yeah, beyond incredible. Yeah, I really believe that that's a good cause too, so I'm super happy that we were able to raise some money for them. Do I have gray hair? No, I have a luscious mane. It betrays my incredible youth. Yeah, I have a bit of gray hair. Barricade, Reaper, and Impervious. It's not a very good Reaper at the moment. Not a very good Barricade. It's a really good Impervious, other than the not dealing any damage so we die thing. I think I'll just take Reaper. Just assume that we can make that good somehow later. Take a coffee dripper. How old am I in cat years? I would be such an old cat if I were a cat. I wonder if my cats ever think about that. I wonder if they worry that I'm going to get old on them. Did the Watcher run yesterday show me the true glory of pressure points? We lost that run. just a heads up. If you die, your cat will eat you. Yeah, I think that's sort of par for the course. Maybe they think about whether or not I'll get old and die because they're thinking about how long it will be until they eat me. Cat CS is near immortals like the elves. Saw a really cute comic about how dogs think we are elves. I don't know if that's what you're referencing. I forget who it was who wrote it. Once upon a time. I think a Warcry Plus I don't think we currently want a second wind all that much. Ritual dagger is nice. Upgrade 6 cards. Helps our warped tongs hit other stuff as well, although actually warped tongs didn't do anything this turn. I think the card I want to put on top is Ascender's Bane. But if I draw Dark Embrace, it can draw me a card, because these other ones I don't really want to play right now. Aren't humans some of the longest lived mammals anyway? I suppose we are. I suppose we are. If you could choose 2 cards to remove, make that event even stronger. I feel like that event doesn't need a buff. It's my immediate reaction to the idea of buffing that event. Are turtles dragons then? I think so. They seem like they're dragons. Ew. Don't I have coffee dripper? Ew. Ew. Fuck. Kainen, thanks very much for the 8 months subbed. Agbomo show to you too. Oh shit, that draws me a card when I play it. Makes sense. It's only like... saves me 4 health, but it puts 3 more damage on Ritual Dagger. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I don't think the damage on Ritual Dagger is worth quite enough. Strike Dummy is pretty cool. Havoc's pretty cool. Would Searing Blow Warped Tongues work? It depends what you mean when you say work. Would it upgrade your Searing Blow once per turn? Yes. If Searing Blow was the only unupgraded card in your hand and it was in your hand at the start of every turn. But again, it... whether that counts as working is a different question. Remember when Reptomancer gave Dead Branch Corruption? I certainly do. Potion? Not yet. taken you 33 years, but you've finally started getting into cat videos. What's your favorite cat video? And why? Show and tell. Show and tell time. Another sentinel? Sure? I have a sundial. Huh. This deck is starting to do somewhat unfair things. You like the one with the kitty and ooh, it's so cute, you gotta see it. Yep, sounds about right. How do you win though, as Ironclad? Guess we keep doing the thing we're doing? I don't know. Shrug seems okay. Evolve is like, okay. Probably not right now. Take bronze scales for some damage in later fights, because our damage is a little bit not here. Non-existent might be the polite way to describe our damage. It's trying. It's trying, but it's having some trouble. Strikes are dealing 12 damage. Yeah, they certainly are. And that's the strongest thing we have going for us. So, so cool. Ooh, I wanted that strike. Oh, we got another one. No problem, though. Like, for how ridiculously OP the thing we're doing is, it's really bad. Okay. This is a drop kick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards which don't exhaust only. I think we take that. I think we want to take that one. Dropkick strike. Trouble working out which bandit to kill if you can't kill bear turn 1. Doesn't bear like attack for more on turn 4 or something? I don't know. Something vaguely like that, I think. Let's grab another True Grit. I think. Who is this? Automaton Man. We could also grab Whirlwind. We do have 4 energy. We don't have any strength. But we do have 4 energy. No pommel strike, huh? Let's grab that Whirlwind. Reptomancer for slavers here. Stuff like that. Oh, am I dumb? Eh. I'm gonna say it's fine. That ritual dagger is doing work though, isn't it? Dropkick does not draw itself. We're gonna need a pommel strike or something like that as well. Or a dual wield. Dual wield does it. I just want to be able to play True Grit every time I draw it, and want to be able to play Havoc every time I draw it. So it seems good to upgrade that, since I have a deck that's dependent on a couple of cards potentially. Ooh. Things have accelerated. Oh, it's just getting stolen. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. What is the rarity of Ritual Dagger? It is an event card. That is what its rarity is called. Functionally, that means that they don't like stealing it all that much. I think it's the same as commons or something, I don't know. This still doesn't like kill yet, but we should win the fight eventually. Does Dead Branch drop in this run? We get, unfortunately, we get a Runic Pyramid from this boss fight, which causes us to be infinite and easily win the run, so I mean, I guess not that unfortunately. But then when Dead Branch drops, we decide not to take it. Offering seems good. My camera in the way of discard pile stuff. Whoops. That was a little bit too large of a transition. What's going on here? sec. There we go. Let's try that-ish. No runic pyramid. I think I like Sozu here. 5 energy seems really good, even with the corruption stuff going on. What does the first thing mean, Mr. Wizard? It is a contextless statement. I'm sure I can take a flame barrier. Feels a bit slow. Another Dark Embrace is certainly interesting. I could pay 79 gold for it, or I could pay 171 gold for it. Another Ritual Dagger is sort of interesting. How good's another Ritual Dagger? It's at 44 for 1 energy. It's pretty good. Dark Embrace is better. Look for Shockwave, I guess. Can Ritual Dagger next turn? What a fucking deck. What an incredible deck. Alright, sweet. I'd be getting toward the point where we want a second wind. Wonder if I have enough max HP that I'm just actually in pretty good shape against the heart with a lizard tail, if I can get there. If I dual wield Ritual Dagger, it doesn't level up this fight. Okay. Well, it's either disarm or pommel strike. That's for sure. It's probably disarm since we already have the dual wield. Do we scale? How high is infinity in your estimation? Huh. This time it might be worth it just to take the end of the fight with Ritual Dagger. On the other hand, it also might not. Hard to say. Do I have wounds? Nope. Fucking Dark Embrace. Oh my god. It's a little bit unlucky. Wow, and Whirlwind's the bottom card? Wow. Wow. Game. Oh my god, game. Missed lethal, huh? I think I got lethal, and I upgraded my ritual dagger, which was the point. Cleave plus armaments or iron wave. Do I stack ritual dagger in this fight? Probably. Cost me health though. That's not how the rules of the game work, unfortunately, Jack Harb. But yeah, if I was playing a different game where the rules did that, you would be right. We can agree that in your mind, where the game works in the way you think it works, you are correct. I did say out loud that it didn't work when I was in that situation. Anyway, okay. Is this gonna work for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit tough to work out one to play Havoc. I'll just end turn here. Hey, Rainbow Trout, it's going alright. So this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Jolly Dada. Why have I done this to myself? Gotta stack that ritual dagger, I guess. I would always prefer to have a strike plus in your deck over a strike. Why? Why always? Why not in the situations where it's better to have a strike? Why wouldn't you prefer to have a strike? Are we gonna have this conversation again? Oh my fucking god. I wasn't prepared for this conversation again. Can I exploit Sundial and Shrug to play a big whirlwind in the middle of this? Yep, I can. We could do that. GGP3, thanks for the 4 months. Bomo show to you as well. I move the mouse like a pro CSGO player. Are you living in a world where you believe me not to be using the keyboard? It's a nice little, like, repetitive. It's like a beat, sort of. It contains liquid. How you doing? CSGO players also use the keyboard? That doesn't seem like it should be allowed. Did they let soldiers use the keyboard in like real life combat? I doubt it. Seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Thanks, Transient. Very cool. So we sort of have to draw Corruption before our deck does much, which makes a card like Shockwave, which would be fine if we had Corruption and Dark Embrace in play. How does he do it? A little bit less good. You'd like to think that was the first time I have stacked Ritual Dagger on Transient. It might be. I don't specifically remember doing that before. Have to upgrade Disarm, right? Should probably upgrade Disarm. What's Ritual Dagger? 65. Like, am I like hallway fights over question marks right now, even though I haven't got on Mind Bloom yet? This infinite doesn't work with the heart yet. Yeah. We'll see. Is that worth this time? Just putting burns on my... I think it's worth this time. I'm curious if tungsten rod would be enough against the heart. I think we probably do pretty okay against the heart already. Like, you're allowed to do things other than play dropkick every time you draw it. There are ways to be even more creative than that. Strength would be nice. Feel no pain would be nice. Like a barricade would be pretty cool. Is there a new relic which staples 2 cards together in our deck? Yep. Apparently, right? Imagine if it was possible to deal damage to to this enemy. Like, if there were some way you could do that. Oh no, we're fine. Bronze Scales has us covered. I should never have doubted. Or JL beats. It's a very weird payoff, but like it is a payoff. Wonder how good Iron Wave is here. It's a pretty big ritual dagger. Can't wait for Corruption and Dark Embrace bottom deck Act 4. Looking forward to it too. Looking forward to it also. Hey, Pika Frenzy. Why not kill? I'm trying to stack my ritual dagger. Like that. I could also be trying to put Happy Flower and Sundial in the right numbers, but I'm mostly being lazy about those at the moment. What is the highest ritual dagger I've ever gotten? I have no idea. Hey, Banana Muffin makes the 9 months. Appreciate your support. Longbow show to you. Corruption? Hello? How upsetting. Do I have a video or anything discussing the meaning of the verbiage is strictly better? I don't think so. A lot of people use strictly better in a like Magic the Gathering design definition for some reason. So it has two definitions. One definition is always has a better outcome. That's like the game theory definition. And then it also has a definition that is used in MTG design to talk about something that is better than something else in all relevant ways, ignoring corner cases. And I absolutely fucking hate that definition because I hate it. Yep. It's used to point out power creep. Sure. Oh shit, I was gonna dual wield that. Whoops. Doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it shouldn't really matter. Strictly better is like if a card would deal 1 more damage. Yeah, I mean, there are a bunch of things that it might be like. Note that a card dealing 1 more damage does not mean that it always has a better outcome than a card which deals 1 less damage. So it's like, is not what not what the word means. I mean, it is what the word's being used to mean, but it's not what the word means. Slay the Spire, there's no card that's strictly better than another card. Well, in Slay the Spire, your result is loss or win. Unless you care about other results too. There's no card in Slay the Spire that always loses, nor is there a card in Slay the Spire that always wins. Yeah, no, I can't rest at the beginning of next act. 87. That's with Akabeko, so it's only actually at 79. Yeah, I don't know. Feels iffy. Yeah, the thing that drives me insane about the MTG Strictly Better is that people decide for themselves, basically, what things are and are not relevant in terms of whether a card is better than another card. And that just doesn't do it for me. That just doesn't do it for me, Twitch chat. In terms of like designing MTG decks, generally, I always felt like the reasons that I won more than other people were that I could see interactions that they were ignoring. And so, like, validating discourse about how things are irrelevant. Yeah, I don't know. Just never liked it. A 2/2 for 1 mana wouldn't be strictly better than a 1/1 from 1 mana because it could be mind controlled. I mean, sure. I don't think that's a great example, but yeah, basically. How do we kill the heart? I'll have to try hitting it and see how it responds. Next turn will be a little bit iffy. He's Bite Arm. Is Bolt strictly better than Shock? Do you lose every game that you play Shock and win every game that you play Bolt? Probably not. When I think about Ironclad's starting deck having an attack that exhausts a card like True Grit, it would make Ironclad way stronger. He's so silly. How many games did you win because you had Bolt instead of Shock? Yeah, and also how many games did you win because you had Shock instead of Bolt? Over 1 million games. I mean, that's a different question, but that's a question that you can ask. We're probably gonna need a good store. It's 31 cards and I have 1 True Grit. Fuck. I have a Second Wind. Okay, Second Wind might be able to carry this. We should upgrade Second Wind. Feel no pain or offering. If you duplicate Ritual Dagger, it doesn't gain damage anymore in that fight. Neither of the versions gain damage at that point. For deck building, the things that made Shock better than Lightning Bolt ever, and I've never actually picked Shock over Lightning Bolt, I don't think, but like incomparable card comparisons were cards like Gifts Ungiven or Cabal Therapy. Yeah. What's that called? Cranial Extraction, Surgical Extraction. Cards like those. Hidetsugu's Second Rate was a big one in one constructed format. But probably if Lightning Bolt was legal in that format, you just would have played Lightning Bolts and not played Hidetsugu's Second Rate, or you would have tried to make it work with Lightning Bolts dealing 3. The thing was that you had a bunch of threats in your red deck that dealt 2, and Hidetsugu's Second Rate deals 10 if they are at exactly 10 health. So adding Lightning Bolts there would have made it pretty awkward. Meddling Mage is another very big one, yeah, for sure. That's basically what people are trying to say with it. Yeah, rainbow trout. It's just more complicated than that, I think. My opinion is that it's more complicated than that. And I always liked the things that were complicated about Magic. I'm not a person who enjoys, like, glossing over them. Doesn't feel like we've started this fight well enough to win the run. We want Wild Strike to turn. This is 12. Huh. Did I put a Sender's Bane on top? What a weird situation. I think maybe I do. No Dark Embrace. Yeah. If you're building decks for the 0.0001% chance that shock is greater than bulk, you're doing it wrong. No, you're having a 0.0001% higher win rate than the other person. Actually. Which is the point. Another dual wield, another Reaper. I don't have any strength for the Reaper. I don't think so. I don't know how this heart fight looks here. Oh, wait, can we just dual wield Ritual Dagger and win? Is that what we're doing? We might just be dual wielding Ritual Dagger and winning. Gosh, what a fucking turn this is. So the question rapidly becomes, can we deal 800 damage if we play Corruption now before we die? With no strength, we have a Bronze Scales. We would have to decide if we were dual wielding Feel No Pain or Ritual Dagger. I think what I'd do is I would play dual wield on Feel No Pain before I played Corruption. So I can get 2 Feel No Pains down, and then later in the fight, I could hit an upgrade on dual wield off Tongs and make 3 Ritual Daggers. I think that's what I want to do. I think we do play Corruption here. Here goes nothing. Might as well play this first, yeah. Here goes nothing. Bash is really good because it makes the dropkicks draw a card. Reaper's really good because we have Akabeka right now. It keeps us alive better. Gotta choose. I think I choose Bash. I think the card draw is more important. I hit Shockwave immediately. Whoops. Need a Dark Embrace, please. How much does it cost to get a good MTG deck nowadays? I don't know. No idea. Depends on the format and where you're playing it. Are you playing it online, or are you playing it paper? And yeah. Okay. Well, I certainly haven't dealt any damage yet. We have 2 Feel No Pains, Dark Embrace finally arrived. We still have Lizard Tail. Next turn will be a pretty big turn, I think. Do I need to keep Whirlwind? Shit, I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm gonna say I don't. Hitting dual wield wouldn't kill me, hitting dropkick wouldn't kill me. Might not be what I wanted to hit, but it doesn't kill me. I think I try to upgrade I think I try to upgrade dual wield at least one more time. Well, this turn's fine. Looks 1, yeah? This looks pretty 1. Not the best. GG. Bite Shifter, thanks for the sub. Uncle Bomo show to you as well.